In this tutorial, we'll be covering notifications in Google Sheets. Imagine if you are maintaining a spreadsheet and you need to keep up with your team's edits. Notifications can be really helpful. Or if you have a Google form connected to your sheet and you want to get notifications when a form is submitted so you can respond, kind of like, a tech support. Maybe your boss puts updates on a sheet and you want to keep on top of the changes. Notifications are right for you there too. What are notifications? Well, in Google Sheets, notifications allow you to get email notifications either upon each change of a form submission to your sheet or a sheet edit, or as a daily summary or an instant summary. Let's see how it's done. To grab notifications, go to Tools and down to Notification Rules. Here you'll get a pop-up window which gives you some options for some notification rules. So you can see notify me at and then my email address and then any changes that are made or a user submits a form. Okay, I have an example form here. We'll say a user submits a form and we want the notification to occur right away, and this will be sent as an email. So I'll click on that as well and hit save. Now you can see this has been saved in the notification rules set, and there's also options to add more notifications. We'll do this in a moment, but just hold tight and we'll run an example. So let me go over to the form here and let's say email address. So we'll put in a email address. We'll say happygoat@yagi-san-hatare.com. What is your issue? There is another mouse in my computer. And have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes. Submit. Great. Now this form is connected to our Google Sheet, and you can see that there's a response that occurs here in our form responses. And just for convenience, I've attached it over to here. So there's another mouse on the computer. If I go over to my emails, you'll see that I'll get a notification. Now I've put some notifications in previously, so they'll pop up as well. But we'll go down to our bottom one, and you can see here, see the changes to Google Documents for the sheet name, and we can click here. So let's click on that and see what happens. Okay, so a pop-up window appears, and what almost looks like our Google Sheet appears on the page as well. However, this is just a highlight of what's happening on the sheet. And we can see here that what's changed is that we've received a form submission in our form response sheet, and it has occurred on line 6 on the form response sheet tab. Cool. Let's go back to our notifications. All right, so let's do another one. Now another thing we can do is to go into our notification rules, add another notification rule, and this time we want to click on any changes that are made and email daily digest. Okay, and we hit save. Now as you can see here, we have 2 different notifications appearing as well this time round. At the end of each day, you'll get a daily digest of all the interactions that have occurred throughout the sheet over the day. Let's have a look at what it looks like on the email. Let's go to 24. And in this second message here, you can see I did this yesterday and I had 2 people editing the document. As you can see, Mrs. Yagi-san added and made changes, and there's a bracket of time in which she made the changes, and then also a user made changes. That's probably me. So let's click on this again, and we should be able to see where the changes occurred. So this was an edit change, and we can have a look over here. Let me scroll over to the right, and you can see that there were some edit changes that occurred here and their color. So let's look at the other 2 combinations. We won't do anything on here, but just cover them quickly. So add another rule, so you can do any changes that are made, and you can get the response right away. Or you can do the user submits a form and you can get a daily digest. So any permutation in these rules is sufficient. You can assign all rules to your rule case as well. That's it for notifications in Google Sheets. If you enjoyed the tutorial, smash the like button. And if you want to see some more, why not subscribe? Catch you in the next one.